Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Tuesday, May 11th, 2:47 p.m. here in sunny California. We're going to take a look at the altcoin market today. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin. The question that I want to answer as best I can in this video is this. If I had to choose today between buying BCH, ADA, or XRP, which one should I buy and at what level? BCH, ADA, and XRP. Which of the three of those are the best buy today and at what levels? Let's start by taking a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now basically is simply ranging between $53,000 and $59,500, and we're finding support at the 50-day EMA. If we look at what's happening in the RSI, we're simply hanging out here in the middle of this range. Notice that this triangle is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. We're coming to the end of this wedge, and Bitcoin is going to have to make a decision one way or another very soon. I mean, we could just hang out in this triangle all the way till the end of June. I don't think that's going to happen. I think before then, probably before the end of this month, Bitcoin's going to break out one way or another. And if we break out above this trend, we'll probably reach for the top of this trend here to try to reach for another all-time high before going into a deeper correction. Or if we break down out of the bottom of this trend, we'll probably break down out of the bottom of this trend here and maybe go back and retest the 200-day EMA. And of course, if we break below that, we could have a much deeper correction to come. But for now, no news, just kind of hanging out in this range. That's all we're doing. Just keep testing the 50-day EMA, and that's basically all to report for Bitcoin. I do want to look at Litecoin for a second, though, because Litecoin has made a new all-time high just a couple days ago, and that new all-time high was $407. And so that is momentous for Litecoin. Got a lot to say about Litecoin in the days to come. Exciting stuff looking at the Litecoin chart. But we're not going to get deep into Litecoin today. I want to go from here to take a look at the altcoin market versus BTC dominance. Now, if we take a look at this market, BTC dominance continues to fall. It's below, once it broke beneath the 50% mark, it just seems to continue to plunge. We're at 44.53%, and my target is 36.71% before that starts to turn around. On the other hand, the altcoin market just continues to climb and climb and climb. I had a target of 1.14 trillion that I set when we broke above this wedge over here at the end of March. We've not only achieved that target, but we broke above that target on May 1st. And now this target of 1.14 trillion is now support. I think we'll probably visit it a few more times, but my next bullish target for the altcoin market is 5.4 trillion, which means that in the next couple of months, I'm expecting the entire altcoin market to triple from where it is right now. That doesn't mean that every single altcoin is going to triple. I think some of them are going to do very little, if anything, and others might even 10x or more. So we're trying to make sure that in the cryptogenic community, we're invested in the right assets that have the highest potential to make the maximal profits in this market. So that's the altcoin market versus BTC. Now, I want to do my best to answer this question today, and the question is BCH, ADA, and XRP. Which is the best buy right now and at what level? BCH, ADA, and XRP. Which is the best short-term buy right now and at what level? Let's start with BCH. If we look at BCH, first of all, we notice that the MACDs are incredibly strong, bullish as all get out. We notice that the RSI is in a nice bullish trend here, and it's honoring these two trend lines here. And even if it comes back down and tests the bottom of this trend and bounces around in here, that's still bullish. And we notice that we've gotten a nice break above our trend line here in the price action. And when we broke above that trend line, I set a target of $2,289, which indicates the target from the break of this trend. Now, if I were buying BCH, the buy level for me would be somewhere around $1,180. I might bump it up a little bit to $1,200 or get to the bottom of this wick. $1,220 is fine. So somewhere between $1,180 and $1,220. I probably would put a buy order in at about $1,220, $1,220. And if the RSI comes back down to visit the bottom of this line, the price action should come back down to visit the bottom of this line. And then my next target is $2,289 for BCH, which actually takes us just above the first take profit level for BCH. If you are a cryptogenic hodler, you're going to get a buy alert, a take profit alert pretty soon as we cross this line. The take profit alert is just above this line. And if you can remember, we added BCH to the cryptogenic portfolio at $380. So it's doing really, really well since we added it to the portfolio. I'm also going to be putting out a new video with an updated take profit strategy, because I've learned a few things in the last couple of weeks that I need to bring as updates to that strategy. So hodlers, please be on the lookout for that. So if I were to buy BCH here at $1,220, that would give me, if I hit this target, about an 86% return on my investment as my short-term target. Okay, so keep that in mind. 86% if you buy BCH at that level. Let's take a look at Cardano and see what's happening here, what is going on here with Cardano. So for a long time, Cardano was consolidating in this range here between these two trend lines. And it seemed like that consolidation took forever. But something I saw in the RSI was a bit concerning, because we were making lower highs in the RSI, which seemed to me to indicate bearish divergence. However, we've broken above that trend here in the RSI. We capitulated back beneath it for a moment, but have broken above it again, as you could see, which is bullish for Cardano. So not only has the price action broken above the trend, but simultaneously we're watching the RSI break above the trend, which seems to indicate to me that we are overcoming the bearish divergence in the RSI. And then the MACDs are strongly bullish. So where would I buy Cardano? Well, it seems to me that we are ranging here between $1.58 and about $1.80. So between $1.58 and $1.80. And we've come back and touched this line a few times. So touching the line is possible. And if we touch the line, that'd be a buy of $1.51. But it's also possible that we don't make it all the way down to the line. If we just come back down here, that's about $1.58. And my target is $2.51. So if I put in the safe buy order at $1.58 and we make it all the way up to my target, that is a 58% profit I made on Cardano with that buy. So far in the short term, I get an 86% return on BCH, but only a 58% return on Cardano. So if I had to choose between the two at this point, I would buy BCH. Well, now let's take a look at XRP. First of all, this is more of a macro view of XRP, a monthly chart breaking above this line, and these are more macro targets, not short term. But if I look at a shorter term chart, I see us within this triangle here, and we've been in this triangle for a while. We broke above this trend, and if I just kind of zoom out a little bit so we can see this trend went all the way back, I'm going to say, to March 10th, and we've been at it ever since then. But we finally broke bullish above this trend here on April 10th, okay? And now we're in this triangle. So what would be a good buy-in level? Well, first of all, I would say that it might come back down and test the bottom of this line. However, what I'm seeing is that the RSI is already at support, so I'm not sure how much further down it's going to come. We could put in a buy order over here at $1.25, but in order to get there, the RSI would break down bearish out of the trend, and if the RSI does break down bearish out of the trend, that's not a good thing. That's not a bullish sign. So we need a bounce here in the RSI, and considering that we do get a bounce here in the RSI, then we're at support at $1.46, which means this is a great moment to buy for XRP. However, it could be that we simply bounce around in this triangle. We haven't, unlike ADA and BCH, XRP still needs to break above its trend, and it hasn't broken above its trend. But once we break above the trend, my next target is $3.16. And so if I were to buy XRP at $1.45, taking it up to $3.16 would be 117% in the short-term move. So it's between XRP and BCH. So I've got 170% with XRP, but I've only got 86% with BCH. So which do I choose? Well, it seems like XRP is a no-brainer. The only problem is XRP is not above the trend, and in order for that $3.16 to come into play, we have to get above the trend, which means we could simply bounce around within this trend a little further before we break above it and start heading. So it seems to me that in the short term, the best buy is BCH. However, maybe in a longer scenario, once we get above the trend, the better buy would be XRP. But all three of these are strong assets and could go places. Really excited about what's happening in all three of them. Remember, if you're a part of the... but there's great stuff happening with all three of these assets, and so all three of them have a lot of strong potential. And so that's my short-term outlook. All right, folks, that's all I got for you today. That's just a quick update from Cryptogenic. Remember to sleep in peace, wake in joy, walk in love. Also, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is simply my perspective, my opinion, what I am doing. Please take a moment to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button and drop me a line and let me know if you like the content. Going to be updating you on some other assets in the Cryptogenic portfolio every day from now on, most days from now on. I'm going to do my best to do that. Make every effort in the meantime to sleep in peace, wake in joy, and walk in love. This is Cryptogenic signing out.